Sure? Right, I was gonna say, are we okay? I just always have people.
We're all good?
shake a little bit. All right, I'm gonna log in. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Oh, am I ready for that? Okay.
Assuming you still have my email address. It's awesome while you're, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Tom Greg when I ran from, small world Greg, because he's telling me about can't remember this. Like, I was wasting my time, or he's working on the development. This is my way from the computer. Oh, yeah. I didn't make it. Let's see how much more. Oh, yeah. That kind of enforces social distancing. Oh, yeah. Hi. Hey, Tony. Yeah, she's in Bloomington Normal right now. Oh, no, Springfield, Illinois. Springfield.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Hello.
Hi, Tony. How are you?
I'm well. How are you? I'm
Good.
with a friend wrapping up my break. But
You know whose idea this was, right?
I like that from New Year's Eve. I see.
I can barely hear you.
I know. I'm outside. Sorry. Big girls here.
Not sure where it's coming through.
Oh,
Oh, it's there.
I think that's fine.
That's right.
No. She's outside. So, yeah, it's just a convertible. So,
And there's Maxine.
It really is.
Hi, Maxine.
Who is that?
Jonathan.
Oh, hi. I don't want the whole room to hear me.
Too late, but yeah.
Am I on the big screen?
Yes.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I'll cover the double chin. Jonathan, what are you wearing?
Well, this is my Barb and Rose asked if I wanted to wave from a convertible to everyone. So I figured this didn't have a top on it and it counted as a convertible, so. Yeah, it's his new uniform.
Now, do you want me to turn the camera so that they can see you? Because I am recording it.
Okay,
That way they're
yeah,
not-
that'd be great.
Front camera.
Okay.
There you go. All right. All right, I'm going to kick this off. I do not have any prepared remarks, but nonetheless, you know why we're all gathered here today. Jonathan has chosen to leave our happy little family, but we will always be family to Jonathan, and Jonathan will always be family to the Olivet community. And you'll be leaving to go take a job down in the city. As we've said, they better be nice to you, or we'll be coming after them. This is a proclamation that we read at City Council meeting on Tuesday. But I'd like to just take a moment to read the last part. That on behalf of the City of Olivet and the entire City Council, we proclaim January 29th, 2021 as Jonathan Roper Day and take time to thank Jonathan for his hard work and service to the City of Olivet and to wish him good fortune as he starts the next chapter of his career. Jonathan, the best of luck to you.
Hold on, let's get you here.
Oh, okay.
Get you there and there. All right,
Are
good.
we good?
Yep, there you are, good. So everybody at home can see. All right. Okay, that's enough now. Carlos? Next will be, Carlos is gonna say something, Ro? I'm gonna turn it on to the speaker again.
I gotta
Because
look
I'm
in.
recording it.
At the Tuesday's council meeting, I did read something to the council expressing the appreciation, working with Jonathan and really, how happy we are for him. I hate to see him go. When he told me, it's one of those moments you kind of mull over, but it's for the better. And the one thing about it is he's just a good guy. I don't recall a day that he didn't have a smile on his face, or even when I was ready to pull my hair, Jonathan was there and was gonna continue pushing you through. It's kind of like running a marathon or some sort. So anyway, I really hate to see you go, but I couldn't be more ecstatic or prouder for you. And it's been an honor and a pleasure to work with you. So.
No, it was, but there you are. Okay. Wait. It's the opposite way. So, okay, there you go. All right. Okay, I just wanted to say a couple things. We don't typically have a party for somebody who's only been here 6 years. And the reason, I think one of the things is this was a new position. And 6 years ago, actually, I wanted to start off by saying, we know why we're all here today. Will Malik. Now, it is Will's last day as well. He didn't make it as long as you, Jonathan. I don't know what's happening. But good luck to you too. I'm good for you. It's always nice to see when young people leave and they're going to do what they want to do. I mean, that's part of what we're supposed to be doing here is helping people, younger people learn their profession and their career, and hopefully some of them will stay, some of them will go, but either way, either case, it's been successful, I think. But Jonathan was the first planner GIS person that we were hiring, and we didn't actually know what we needed 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago when we started talking about it. And the person who came in here had a lot of opportunity to make the job, or to just stay really within the rigors of this position description. And when we interviewed Jonathan, that smile Jonathan has all the time, he had during that whole interview process. And it was like, we got it. And his resume was just great. He had some great answers. I assumed because he had the smile, he was drunk. And so we made an offer right away so we could get him on. But then when he showed up that first day and had that same big smile, I realized it was probably either a really good hire or we might have a drinking problem. But it was a good hire. And so I just really, you enabled us. One of the things that you've done is you've enabled us we can't just rehire. We have to look at that position because you took us to a different level on our planning and our GIS. We're looking at stormwater. We have Esri on board to start working. We have, the different master plans that we've created over the times and the zoning that we've done. It's just been great. And so, you forced us to really reevaluate that position description. And so that's what's exciting. again, I echo Carlos's sentiments. I'm so excited for the city of St. Louis. I don't think they deserve you. But you know, I'm happy that they're getting you. I'm happy that you're staying in the region. There have been vultures around your monitors, trying to get your big ass monitors. So I'm assuming that's where Bruce is right now, is Holly putting it in his truck. And if Bruce were here, I know what he'd say, so I'm just gonna say it for him, which is goddamn millennials. And on that note, if anybody else would like to say something, happy to have people come up and talk. So feel free if there's anything you'd like to say, and then Jonathan, and if you want to say something. But I think we learned our lesson when Major Romer left. We will be timing it, and after about 50 minutes, we're going to get rid of the mic. So I don't know, is there anybody else that would like to say something? I see Missy's in the audience, and she typically has a word to say, but I don't know. Are you gonna come?
I'll go before Missy,
Okay. All right, that's fine.
because Missy will steal all my thunder. So Barb already talked about your smile, but I think that definitely stands out when I think of you, Jonathan, as your smile and the way you greet everybody. But when I served as mayor, I had the pleasure of going with you to a luncheon downtown. I believe it was with the partnership, and you saw, just watching you in your element with your colleagues from across the region was so like inspiring, because you I thought I could work a room. You worked the room, and you were out there with everybody and everyone, and I just saw the love and respect you have from your colleagues. And I thought, we knew we were lucky to have you, but to have someone that was involved in the community, the larger community like that, was just such an honor. And then Mayor Springer talked about how you're family to us, and you truly are. And when I think of family, I think also about, with my father chairing the Planning and Zoning Commission for so many years, that as he had health issues, how you, along with Carlos, would make sure, help him walk to the car and help him get in and out of the meetings, and how you just, showed him such honor and compassion in his later years. And I just want to thank you for that as well. So we will truly, truly miss you, and hope we see you out and about in the region, and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Maxine.
Max, I'm here, Max. Right. Careful of all the.
That's okay. That's okay.
Got it?
Yeah. Jonathan, I'm gonna miss you. You have been an amazing individual with the many things that you've done. The city manager, Barb, went over it with the mapping. I could, Carlos had a buddy. For the first, 13 years, Carlos had someone that he could connect with, be with, experience and expand what and who we are and all of that. Yes, I'm a little bit nervous right now with the chatter and things that have gone on, but my vision of what I've stood for and what I still stand for will never go away, never. And I look forward to, like you said to me when I couldn't stop crying, sorry, buddy. We will take that walk together. I want to take that walk with you as we go up and down Olive, and we see the accomplishments that this council will approve and do, and that the staff will implement. It's exciting. It's neurotic for me now because we're having a lot of noise that I haven't had before. I like talking to you. You guys kind of help me refocus, because this is your job. I dream, you do. So the city is going to be so lucky. I was going to reiterate what Maxine said about the fact that you did so well with my mentor, Sanford Goldman. And I did want to thank you for that as well. So Maxine, you did steal my thunder. but it is your dad. So all the best to you. God bless. Stay in touch, please. Thank you.
Anybody else wants to say anything? If not, we'll have, Jonathan, do you want to say anything?
And Jonathan, I want to say something before or after you, if I may.
Go ahead, Tony. This
Yes,
is my
the sister.
older sister, Tony. She's the awesome older sister.
I'm here driving. I would show my face, and I can in a second. So if you wanted to talk, or I could just talk.
No, go ahead, Tony. You can talk.
Okay. Well, I just want to thank all of you guys. You know, you grow up in a family, and you know how your siblings or your parents are within your household, and you wonder, how are they to the world? And do people see what you see? And with Jonathan, he is just a very passionate person. As a child, he always liked Superman. So when we talk about, what does Jonathan want to be when he grows up? Who does he want to be? He wants to be like Clark Kent. This guy to take over and make a place better. And I think with this job and this opportunity, he has definitely done that. And it's just so rewarding to hear just about the work he's done. And
Tony, you cut out for a second.
Sorry, I got a call.
Oh, or you're in really low.
But I've had the pleasure of meeting some of you guys. You know, I speak so highly about my brother. And I
One second, Tony.
appreciate that. And I know it's always when someone moves on, especially
Oh,
who's
no.
been with an organization so
Oh,
long.
this
it's
is that
always
one out.
hard, and I just
Oh, 1 second, Tony. Oh,
Jonathan
batteries.
has and what he's done for me.
Oh,
We have the batteries. We have them.
I no longer live in St. Louis.
Okay, tell Tony, just stop, 1 second. Okay.
And all you do. So thank you, and thank you for this celebration of the hard work he has done, and keep up the good work.
How many do we need?
I think it's.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Hey, Tony.
Okay, Tony.
Tony, you
Yes?
cut out literally after Clark Kent. I'm sorry
Oh,
about
okay.
that.
Yeah, because I was,
The microphone went dead, so sorry about that.
now I can't hear it very well because I'm switching on Wi-Fi. Getting ready to switch Wi-Fi again, so it's gonna, you guys are very quiet right now.
Tony, the truth is, he wants you to say it again so that he could record it and you
Oh,
can
okay.
later.
And the fun of all this, I left my charger in the car. Let me go get that. I'm not trying to slow down your program. Like, you give me 2 minutes, I'll be in my office.
Well, I can come right back, Tony, if you want.
Jonathan, do you want to do your spiel and then we can
Let's
come
see.
back?
All right, Tony.
Let
we'll
me
come
log
right
out
back
and I'll
in.
log back in. I'll make it better.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm right back. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming to Will's Going Away party. So the barbecue is for you. No, as a firefighter, thank you for, your contributions as well. That's just really amazing to do. It means a lot to a lot of people. I know between you guys and police, you guys have the most respect out of the community. And, I drive around in a white unmarked car and people look at me and it honestly forces me to wave and be in my absolute best behavior because I don't want to give, a bad rap. So, no, I appreciate, the police and the fire. And I mean, that was, number one. Everyone just loves you guys. Everyone loves the community. And that speaks volumes because you guys are really awesome. see, let's start with the guy in the very back of the room, Richard Brophy. Oh, thank you, and thank you for returning to the commission. You know, it's a very fun commission, and you bring a lot of knowledge. And I just want to, you know, also thank you and all the members of the Planning and Community Design Commission. Our working even with the Parks Commission earlier on was great. EDC with Jeff Springer, or you just went, Jeff Springer leading that. You know, all that is so much better when you work alongside people who really want to see the community do well and do awesome. And that's why we're doing so well and awesome, is from people who volunteer their time, who have a collective vision, who really wants to see this better. And as for city council members, you know, Maxine, just, you know, I do remember that day, and actually I have a slideshow I'll just run later on that actually has a picture with you. Unfortunately, when I looked at the picture, you're also a side of Steve Stinger. So, not to give the award. So, yeah. So, no, but that was, you know, just for all of that to be recognized for, you know, 39 North and other projects to, you know, throughout the region. That's your work as well as ours. So be proud of that. The Sidney Clark, I know he's not here right now, but Sidney Clark, you know, I remember when he really wanted to, you know, get involved, and I honestly, in talking to him before he even joined council, I did not think he was going to run for council. And voila, you know, that's just amazing. And he's been an outstanding advocate for all of that. You know, Greg Carl, he such a smart guy. You know, IT wise, he is wonderful. I had an issue with GIS, and I asked him about it, you know, as Carlos suggested, and it worked out well. So, I mean, you know, the council with Missy, someone who is dedicated many years of her life. I mean, through, you know, the commissions, city council, just volunteering your time. You know, the city is going, and you are the engine of the city that just makes it happen. We're only the coal that you put in the, you know, the front of the train, but you're really the engine of it, Ruth. You know, you're outstanding as council person, mayor. I wish I was at PCDC when you were on. I heard, you know, you came from PCDC. That would have been fun. But no, you know, your leadership is outstanding, and I just, you know, the people and all of that, I believe, are better for it. The staff here are really better for it. This building is a testament of your dedication and the people's dedication to building a better government. And I'm proud to say that I've worked on many projects here, worked with all of you guys. You know, I came at the same time as Beverly, and it was a perfect, you're an awesome parks director. I mean, you know, the projects that you continue to work on, you know, just inviting me to work with Ed and Sue and all the Parks Commission, you know, you warmly welcomed me. And I think that, you know, years later, we're getting a new community center and more, you know, better parks. So that's, you know, keep up the great work. You know, I miss going down to Public Works. That's when we first started. I was actually with Carlos in an office that was bordered by a shower curtain. And it was a wonderful time because I learned a lot from you, Carlos. You know, there's a lot of processes out there. There are a lot of governments, but doing it the right way is hard to find. And that's where, you know, you don't hear on the news all the time about all these mistakes or all these other cities are making. And you know what, you don't fall into that because you're an awesome person. You're a very ethical person. And we really need more of that and planners like you. So, and you really, you know, your position was even new. You know, there was a gentleman before you, Mike Gartenberger, but in a different capacity, you picked up the pieces and you just transformed that department. So, well, our department. So, Thank you. You know, David, La Pizza, wonderful. You know, I'm sorry I didn't bring brisket today or burn ends, but so there's no beef, unfortunately. But in the future, man,
Kill the mic.
you know, I just also wanted to recognize a really special person in the room, Bridget Waters, or as Mr. Sanford, affectionately, I say this, called her Bridget White all the time. It was so funny. But, you know, you beating cancer is awesome. And I just want to give you a round of applause. That's just amazing. And to see, you know, your smile, you know, you're back here a couple of years later doing strong, you know, we love you. So thank you. And oh man, there's just so many people like Denise and Rose. Oh man. I mean, Denise, we actually went to the same school, if you can believe that. You know. Oh no, we're the same age. Yeah, just no. But yeah, we went to the same school, and I think that had something to do with getting the position, you know. And just, you know, you're wonderful for all of that, and you know, just keep being such a fantastic person. And I remember Rose, the first time I met Rose on the phone, Carlos left me a voicemail. I was at the place where I'll probably be back to tonight, Rover's Ribs. And Carlos calls, gives me a voicemail, and I call back, and Rose picks up, and I could tell she was so excited to talk to me because she's like, "Oh, I know what you're calling about," and it was very exciting. And then I finally met you, and oh man, just Public Works was a wonderful time with you, and I could honestly say that I can't tell you what a country song a title is, but I could definitely know the song when you play it because Rose always had the radio on and it always played country. And you know, now, and I'm like, yeah, I could listen to it. So not that that was bad, but it's just hearing in the background for so long. And Don and your stormtroopers, oh man, wonderful. You know, I hope I walk to a Star Wars convention one day, and then I'm gonna be like, Don, you're gonna be in there somewhere. That'll be Darth Vader. But yeah, Shauna, you are awesome. I mean, just you always crack me up every day. You're just wonderful for the city. Kiana, communications and all of that has gone from not saying anything, but like, wow, you know, Facebook, yeah, I know, right? Facebook, Twitter, I have people calling in saying, oh yeah, I saw it on the Facebook. And I thought, yeah, you said the Facebook, sounds about right. Joking. But no, I mean, I should tell you more times, you know, but a lot of people do comment on what you do, the pictures, just, you brought a new fresh likeness to all of that. And that's wonderful, what we need. You know, Ron, Chief Carmen, you know, you guys have always been welcoming, and I met, you know, both your wives too, and some of your family members, and just wonderful people. You know, you raise great kids, and it's just awesome to have that kind of support behind you, and just give them a hug for me because they're awesome people. Paul, man. You know, so Paul is a former theater person, and we can talk for a while about movies. And I mean, so if you ever want to talk about anything related to film, Paul is your guy. Wealth of knowledge on that, and amazing conversation piece too. But I would say Barb, honestly, you are probably one of the best city manager. I'll say this to everyone out there, the best city manager in the whole wide world. So, one, and that's all I need. So. No, I mean, the way you just lead the city, how you understand information, not only understand, but you want to understand. You want to solve issues. You do have to recognize not everything's perfect, but we're always trying to build better. And that's been your pursuit, and you've done, an outstanding job. This city center, I mean, outside of, of course, the council and the residents, you really, run with the torch. Like literally, I saw you on Olive Boulevard running with a torch before. So, I mean, just let the flame get bigger, and keep running with it, because all of that truly is a very special place to be. And that's because of the people in this room and the people, well, of course, upstairs. Maybe, I don't know, the firefighters are sleeping right now, or I don't know. But I don't know their shifts and schedules, but yeah. Oh, right. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a few. I mean, I didn't know if they're all, I don't know how many are on shifts and everything, but yeah. No, I see some of them, but I took off my glasses. Oh, there you are. But no, I'll just end with all of that's been a wonderful place to be, and I just couldn't say better things about it. I really well miss this place. Just, it's close to everything, which is awesome. It's a really new building, which, we all have the fortune, except for Bruce McGregor, to come to a nice place, a really cool place. So I just want to thank you all for being here and eat up with the barbecue. So thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. And I think we all know what we're going to miss most. Roper's Rubs. And so I think that ends our, oh, wait.
Oh, no, I'm just going to run this
Oh, okay.
thing. So.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
It's
Oh, you're going to run that? Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's just pictures of all of it over the time on my phone, which I'll.
Awesome. Are you going to do it as a share screen? Get all rid of all that, get off on my.
Nope.
Nope, go down. Nope.
I just want to get out.
Go to the USB.
Nope. Sorry, I just want to get out of your stuff. How do I run this as a slideshow? I do this never, so.
They took it and then they, I guess they got out of our car or something. Yeah, and then they got in and ran the lights and sirens down the family or something. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. It was on a weekend, yeah, North County fell on fire and stuff.
Hold on, let me figure this out. PowerPoint? No, PowerPoint won't do it. What
It
is it?
says open, maybe we think of opening it. Oh, you gotta click it.
Select all, open.
Slideshow. There we go. Oh, and the Zoom.
I guess we can load it.
So these photos aren't all of me, they're just some things of me, but a lot of them are just of other people and all of that, like you guys just over time, because I just have phones filled with images. So.
All right.
They call this.
So like I said, there's Jonathan brought Rover's ribs, assortment of meat in the back. There's chips, there's soda, there's cupcakes or little bud cakes actually. So help yourselves. Oh, and there's a picture up front if you haven't seen it. If you could sign it, and then we're gonna frame it and give it to Jonathan.
So they know their system. My son was in. Like, he went to Linden, it's got it all. They have a system, they have academic council. Go to the county,